We're good to go.
Ready to launch. Ready for takeoff.
Yeah, man.
Stand by.
Flight attendant, stand by.
We're live.
We are live.
We are live
From the Mandalay
Bay Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. I like this effect.
There it
Cool,
is.
huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
But I like this better. You.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Back at it again.
Effects panel off.
That's right.
Boom.
That's how you do it, man.
Indeed.
All right,
Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, we're live.
What?
So share that
Live?
link.
Oopsie.
Come again?
Did you hit that button?
We're
That
live.
was a little odd. Hang on a
I
minute.
think he unplugged his
What am I
mic.
doing here?
Posting a
Whoops.
link?
That helped
Whoop, we
fine.
lost him. I think.
Hold on. I'm just doing something.
1, 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just posted it, so.
Oh, you did? Okay. You just posted the
I
link?
think I posted it. Hold on, let me. Facebook is being stupid about itself.
Of course it is.
Damn it. At least I think I posted. Damn it.
Getting situated here,
It
folks.
should have
Yeah.
posted.
Yep.
Art. Yeah, it did.
It did?
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if it'll show up right away, but yeah.
It should.
Yeah. Well, it's on the page, but I mean, you know how.
Oh, you mean?
Facebook is
Oh,
with
you mean the
newsfeed.
stream? If it'll show up right away, if you click on it.
No.
No,
The
on
stream is there.
Facebook.
I just checked it through the computer. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
stream is definitely there. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
Maybe-
yeah. On Facebook,
maybe
yeah, it should
Test
show
it,
up right away
test
as soon as
it.
you post it. Yeah.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
something to do. Excuse me, but it is live, by the way. So
We are live. Yeah.
yeah, so don't. Yeah, no,
We are
I'm
live.
only
Just
kidding.
kind
Yeah,
of.
so don't say nothing you can't take back now. No, I'm kidding.
Speak now. Don't
Oh.
speak now or forever hold your peace. And if you are going to
Exactly.
speak responsibly.
Yes.
Speak responsibly.
Be careful with it, man. Yes. Be careful. Be careful what
Life
you say
and
there.
death lie in the power of life and death lie in the
careful.
power of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's a wow. Okay.
Well, okay. There you
What
go.
the
Well.
hell?
Yeah.
Let's see YouTube now. New from-
Let's
Oops.
see.
1, 2.
3 minutes ago, the ENT. Yes, the ENT Hulkins notification.
We have returned.
Yes.
We have returned to make some more ruckus.
Hey.
Cause a little more chaos.
Yes,
Yo, am I on?
That's right.
I am on the live feed.
that's right.
Well, maybe not cause a little more chaos. Not yet. We're not chaotic at all, actually.
Huh?
Nope.
No.
Not at all. Okay.
Hold on a second, guys. Check what's going on here.
That's okay. I could get
Yo.
Twitter through the website.
True. Yeah.
What the hell? Yo, am I on now?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2
1, 2.
1 2. We here? We live? We in the building?
One, two.
Okay, I do have. Okay.
1, 2.
Damn it. Oops. Sorry.
Yo, Torres, you can hear me?
Arg.
Yeah.
Oh, be quiet, you stupid Twitter. To have changed the password, we're good. It's just stupid Twitter, so, you know, it's no issue.
We're here to log in?
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, they said, oh, change your password. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to do
No, we don't need
that. We're
to do
not
that.
going to do that right now.
No.
We have things that we need to do.
We didn't forget the password. We know what it is. We don't need to change it.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
We good.
Ugh.
I almost forgot about Twitter.
I almost did too, to be honest.
I know, right?
I really don't
Jeez.
use Twitter like that, so
Yeah, me. I don't use Twitter at all.
I used to use it a good amount. Like whenever I do get back into Rail, then yes, I will use it like that. But
Yeah.
for right now, no. I don't even have.
I don't know.
it on
I just
my
don't.
phone.
I don't like the whole 140 characters thing.
Well, it's now what?
I don't
280.
like that.
It is 280 characters. So
Oh, it's 280 now.
it's it's 280.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
And yeah, so yep.
1, 2.
So, anyway, let me look at something here. Whoops. Do.
1, 2, 1, 2. What the freak?
What?
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
What happened?
Okay, I'm on
Good?
now.
Yeah, you're on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Good.
some
Good.
reason,
Now you're
for
good.
some reason, no, I was coming on the live stream, but for some reason, Team Talk switched my source.
Switch the input. Oh God,
Oh.
that's
What
weird.
the? Okay, yeah, that is
Heck?
because we couldn't hear you. Because
Yeah, I was saying
there
we
was a
couldn't
point
hear
where you
you.
just
Yeah,
cut out.
Because we heard it click. It was like click. I was like, what the hell?
Like, wait, what
What was
happened?
that? And that's why we.
But you
were
were
like,
still,
what the-
but you were still coming in on the live stream. Okay.
Yeah, I was still on the
Yeah.
live stream because obviously the capture
Okay.
didn't change my source. It's only
Weird.
Team Talk,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
Stupid Team
Gotcha.
Talk. Yeah. Team Talk is really stupid. Yeah.
Okay, am I still good?
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The capture. All right, good.
Yeah.
Why is
Good to
my
go.
YouTube being dumb?
Welcome to the setup process, folks.
Sorry about that, folks. You never know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen live.
Very true. Very
Hopefully, this doesn't happen while the show is on its way because
true. Oh.
we know
Right.
with these things once it decides it wants to do one thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
These things have a mind of their own sometimes. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good though.
Yeah. That's right.
Nothing
right.
we can't deal with.
All right. Gotcha.
So, we ready?
Ready when you are, sir.
Can you guys hear the beat?
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Alright, I'm about to go full
There you go.
throttle here. Austin,
All right.
thanks for the
with
behind the
that-
scenes stuff.
yeah, and with that, Austin Dice is rolling out of here. All right.
See you on the other side of things,
later.
man.
All right. Peace.
Going on, good peoples? It's your boy, Baby Moy, alongside Ness and Star Fox. After what seemed to be quite a hiatus, we are back again. And yes, I know it says SportsVista, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun here.
Of course.
Before we get all that started,
Of course.
how's your day been progressing? Goes for the two of y'all.
It's been a good day. Been a good day so far,
Been a good
yeah.
day. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't complain.
It's been a good day.
Absolute. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sun's out.
so long as we could wake up
Sunshine.
every day and smile with the rising sun, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That was a reference.
We are
That was a
back.
reference
We are
to
back
Bob
and
Marley. For
better
those who
than
don't
ever.
know.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
on a Thursday. This
Yeah.
is weird, right? You'd think we'd start again at the beginning of the week, but
Yeah.
a Thursday.
Thursday.
By the way, for those who don't know, I'm going to repeat it one more time. I am Baby Moy, also known as management and also editing staff here at ENT Hooligans.
Mm-hmm.
I got to let them know.
Yeah.
I think they-
And for
I-
those
I-
who,
I-
and to remind those, I am Ness, co-podcaster extraordinaire.
And for those of you who don't know, I am Star Fox, the creator.
The creator.
The creator.
The creator of what? Of what?
The creator. That's it. That's
What?
all you gotta know is the
The,
creator.
the creator? The creator. No,
creator.
that's pretty bold of you to consider yourself the
I
creator.
know.
You know.
I
You-
know.
you-
I realize.
I believe you mean a creator, not the creator. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Semantics.
A creator.
Semantics.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, you're going to get the holier than thou pissed off with that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
Mhm.
Okay. A creator then.
A creator. Yep.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
So day is good. Things are good.
Day is good. Things are good. Yes, indeed.
Things are good.
That's good. That's good. All right.
I like this. Yeah.
Sweet, man. That's what's up. So, oh boy. As the title suggests, you guys already know what we're going to talk about. Before we get to that, remember, the description down below contains both our Twitter and Facebook pages where you
Facebook.
could follow us, and content is uploaded on a daily. So, I mean, news articles and any news announcements from us, or just a salutation. You know, you never know what you're going to get on those pages. But if you want to know what's up with us, please follow us. And also, don't forget to subscribe. We are almost up to 100 videos. And next week will be our year here on YouTube.
Our 1 year anniversary. Yeah. Next week. Next Thursday, to be specific,
Thursday. Yeah.
will be a year. 1 year anniversary of our launch. Yes, indeed.
And we are almost up to 100 videos. I believe this is video 97. So,
Ooh.
Wow.
a lot of work done in this year.
Wow.
Incredible. Incredible. And the best is yet to come, folks. The
Absolutely.
best is yet to come.
That's
Absolutely. So, with that said, I mean, my bad for being absent for quite a while, but we are back. And to also get out of the way, yes, I got to get you guys out of the way. No, please stop. I want to send a special shout out to Tony and to Anthony, two separate people. Remember this. Another special shout out to Jose. A shout out to Ashley. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Ness. Shout out to Crystal. Shout out to Austin. Shout out to Jonathan. Am I forgetting anybody?
That's it, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Charlene.
Charlene, Jeffrey, yeah, that's right.
That's
and
right.
all of you that have been supporting us, thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
That's right. And shout out to everybody else who tunes in either live or on the video on demand, as I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? That tape to learn.
Yep.
Sorry for the language there, folks.
Whoops.
I didn't say that. It was the music. Tape to learn.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Nah.
It wasn't us.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Heard me cussing on the radio. It wasn't me.
Well, that's right. So once again, shout out to both Tony and Anthony. The Tony and Tony connection. That's right. Good job, guys. Thank you.
The
That's
TNT
right.
connection.
That's right. Reminiscent of Duran.
That's right, Duran.
All right.
So those two Durans.
AC/DC.
I like Duran.
Yeah.
No, there's only one Duran.
I like them both. I like Duran and Duran.
Well, there's Kevin Durant, and who's the other one?
Well, see, there's Duran, the group, Duran.
Duran. That's right, folks.
Duran.
Yeah, Duran.
Well, the Beatles are better.
Oh.
I don't know, bro. Rolling Stones, man. Nah, I don't like the Rolling Stones. No offense to anyone out there who does. Not my thing. I will listen to the Beatles before I listen to Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones is just, they try too much.
I don't know, man. Bob Dylan all the way.
Oh. I don't know. I'm a fan of Corey Dillon.
Anybody a fan of J.J. Dillon? Nice segue. J.J. Dillon wrestling.
Yeah,
there we
J.J.
go.
Dillon.
Nice.
For those who don't know who J.J. Dillon is, go do the research. Wikipedia has it. I'm not going to really spend time on J.J. Dillon. I'm just saying, given the contents of today's show, we're going to be talking about the foolishness of MMA and the world of Double the Bully, of which
Here we go.
I love
I am
Double.
no longer subscribed to the WWE Network, which came to a big surprise to my colleagues here when I dropped the bomb on them, baby.
Yay.
It was more like a, oh my gosh, he finally did it.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's like you knew it was coming, but then when it actually comes, you're like, wow,
Whoa.
it actually happened.
Now, what propelled you guys to, initially react that way? And speaking of Propel, this segment of the show is brought to you by Propel Water. Get the cleanest, finest, leanest, clearest water one could possibly drink during the day. It's called Propel. It'll propel you to new horizons and excitement. Propel Water. It's actually a real brand.
Yes,
Go
it is.
figure.
I've never
figure.
tried it, but yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, I hear it propels your hydration levels.
And it takes you to new heights.
That's right. But seriously, what
Your question
brought
was?
what brought on that reaction of what?
Well, it was just it's one of those things where it's like, wow, he actually finally did it. We knew it.
Yeah,
We
like
figured he might at some point, but man,
Yeah, I
It
mean,
actually
because
happened.
it was
It's
one
like,
of those, like, yeah, like like my colleague said, it was bound to happen, but you just didn't know when. And when it finally did, the initial reaction was,
yeah.
"You did?
I did.
Okay."
We're gonna get to the MMA portion of the show, but bear with me here, folks. So, I stuck with WWE for this reason. From time to time, they would have these moments where we would get a good wrestling match. Like that which we see in NJPW or Ring of Honor. And this past Sunday at Backlash, we had an incredible opening bout between The Miz and Seth Rollins, who I have quoted as the MVP of Monday Night Raw. Why is he the MVP of Monday Night Raw? Check this out. The guy consecutively defends his Intercontinental Championship. He's had more defenses of that belt, which he won about, give it a month and a half ago. And he's defended that title more so than what Brock Lesnar has defended his title. Now remember, this is all scripted, but just go by my wording here, folks. Just bear with me, deal with me. So, extraordinary match between these two. They went a good 20-25 minutes, give or take, if you subtract 5 minutes from the introduction of the pay-per-view plus the ring walkouts and such. So, 25 minutes of an extraordinary back-and-forth contest. No shenanigans, no outside interference or anything of that subject matter. The Miz looked incredible in this match. I mean, it just proves that if you don't necessarily circle him around an entourage of sort, he does well on his own. He exceeds all expectation, matter of fact. And he could be on his way to being a future WWE champion again. But this time, if WWE continues the pattern of building this guy as somebody who's hungry, somebody who wants this, as somebody who doesn't essentially need to cheat to win, then they could do good things by the Miz's side. That said, as I continued on watching this pay-per-view, the rest of it after this match just fell apart. Matches felt very lackluster. Women had nothing to show for it. You know, I mean, okay, I will say, the women were at least decent. Even though Carmella annoys the hell out of me. Who, by the way, she's going out with John Cena now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Carmella's going out with John Cena.
So he moves from Bella to Mella.
Yes. Yes. Huh. And hopefully with her, he'll be Wella. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyways. So we get to the co-main event. Which was not the WWE Championship. Which was the WWE Championship belt.
Yes.
It was not, however, Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. John Cena is with Carmella now?
Yes, sir.
He went from Bella to Carmella.
From Bella to Mella. That's what
Bella
I said.
To Mella.
From Bella to Mella. And
yeah,
Mo said, hopefully he'll do Wella.
Classic.
Well, he does say he's a rapper, so maybe he likes rhymes. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe his next theme song will have Bella and Mella in it.
Bella and Mella. I don't know.
That's what I would consider an upgrade, though. Good. But I'm not here to discuss that.
Yeah,
that's
a whole other issue entirely.
I'm here to discuss what I've been talking about for the.
Sir.
Yeah, so the co-main event.
This was Backlash, correct?
Yes. So the co-main event was Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. Which, by the way, if you want to watch what they can really do, watch their NJPW bout at Wrestle Kingdom. I believe that was
11.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think back
or was
here.
It 12?
Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom
10. 10.
10? Okay.
Wrestle Kingdom 10. Yes. Check out AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. Good match. WWE, however, has not allowed these two to go to Gear 5. They get to Gear 3 at best. They're capped off by that ceiling. Because first off, McMahon understands what Nakamura and AJ Styles are capable of. They know if we release them, they're gonna give us an NXT-ish type of show. But as JD says on his podcast, they do it for Roman.
Yep.
They do it for Roman, and he's right. See, WWE says they put this as the co-main event given the finish, which ended up in a no contest, a double countout. Which last I checked, in a no DQ match, there is no countdown. Both Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles hit each other with a low blow, and they both couldn't answer the count of 10. Last I checked, this wasn't a last man standing match.
No.
But as long as it's to protect Roman Reigns, they will change rules on the fly. So, given the finish, they didn't want to send people home unhappy. And I say, what the hell made the difference when people went home unhappy regardless? You might as well just have put this on last. I would have been, believe it or not, much satisfied with that outcome than the BS that we were exposed to during Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns' bout. Which, by the way, one guy is on SmackDown, the other guy is on Raw. There's no need for that match. It was just a grudge match that stems back from their previous feud a couple of months back. They just rehashed that again. What? There was no necessary sort of, reason for this to be resurrected.
So there was no storyline that kind of led to this grudge match.
Not really. This was just put together.
Hey, we're just gonna put this on the card.
Put together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which made no sense at all.
Yikes.
But again, JD, like you said, they do it for Roman. So this match consisted of a good 15 minutes of nothing but a rest hold. For those of you who don't understand what... Yeah, exactly, thank you very much. For those of you who don't understand... I normally wouldn't condone that on air, but thank you very much. For those who don't
Timing is everything, my friend. Timing is everything.
Who don't understand what a rest hold is. It's basically maneuvers like headlock, sleeper hold, side headlock, arm lock, hammer lock. Moves which suggest
they did that for 15 minutes.
You're in close quarters with your opponent, whispering sweet nothings in their ear, or okay, let me explain it better. Basically, that gives the two guys in the ring or girls in the ring the opportunity to say, "Hey, brace up for the suplex, man." That's basically it. But for 15 minutes,
done that in another way.
They were,
you know what I'm saying?
They were, just nothing but. There were nothing but rest holds.
Jockeying for position, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Another heavy term in
15,
wrestling. Yes. Jockeying for position.
For 15 long, dreadful minutes, jockeying for position.
Now, during this match, there were chants of boring. There were chants of CM Punk, of which I will get to him in a few. You'll see how he's relevant to the cause. But I was happy that they were actually chanting CM Punk for once. You guys know my feelings on CM Punk. But I've never taken anything away from his wrestling credentials. And I'm talking about WWE style wrestling. I'm not talking about NCAA. Don't get it mixed up, people.
Big difference, folks. Big difference.
So, they were also chanting, "Beat the traffic." There were individuals who were leaving the arena.
Beat the traffic.
Yes.
And the fans and participant in terms of the audience were chanting, "Beat the traffic." That's sad. Must be frustrated if you're Roman Reigns. And then at the same time, you're not. You get comfortable, and you're getting that payday. So, of course, you're going to do what they ask you to. Mm-hmm. However, you have, first of all, you have devalued the name of the WWE Championship. You have devalued the name of the championship on Raw, which I'm not going to repeat or say the name of that title, but it is a significant belt regardless of what they name it. They should have kept it World Championship instead of Universal, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to dispute that.
Right.
They've made that match between CM Punk and Shinsuke second to last. No matter what, your WWE belt for that strap should always be last. If both titles are on the line, then you flip-flop. Either the Universal or WWE Championship is on last, and the other one would be before that. But there is no way in hell that a grudge match should have priority over a championship belt. They were playing beach ball in the audience, which usually they do when they have no interest in a particular match. So playing beach ball, chanting boring, beat the traffic, leaving the arena, CM Punk chants, Rusev Day chants. That was really the last straw for me, man. The next night on Raw, they score an outstanding 2.6 on the Nielsen scale. That was their rating for the night.
Wow, that was their rating?
A 2.6. This is a company which used to score 4s and 5s consecutively. Now reduced to a 2.6. This is a company. I'm about to get to CM Punk. This is a company who would prefer to keep their champion Brock Lesnar off of TV until SummerSlam out of spite. Now, I've talked about CM Punk being spiteful, but Vince McMahon ain't any better. Vince McMahon would prefer to keep this man off TV so long as he surpasses CM Punk's tenure and longevity with the belt, that of 434 days. I believe come SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar would have held that belt for 502. Kazuchika Okada has had it for 600 plus in New Japan. Say no more.
Yep.
Kazuchika Okada at least is there at every pay-per-view to defend.
Yep.
And he has proven and shown to have been and is a worthy champion. Everyone on that New Japan roster is worthy of the title champion. But let me get this so long, hold on. So long as it means surpassing CM Punk's record, that's all that matters to them. Spite.
Brock Lesnar, the whatever the hell champion that is, Universal World, whatever, I don't care, Universal, Intergalactic, whatever the hell they call it, wasn't at the pay-per-view to defend that belt.
No.
Boy, I see Vince and Dana White have a lot in common, don't they?
Let me give you this stat here real quick. CM Punk.
Before you do that, the 2.6 rating was for Raw?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
For Monday.
2.6. Wow.
After what they did after what they did the night before.
Raw, the lowest rated Raw I remember was a 2.8.
Yeah,
was it 9?
After that little stunt they pulled off the night before, bruh. Come on.
Wow. Understandable.
Yep.
You have two belts. You have 2 World Championship belts. One for each brand. And only one of those belts is defended at the event.
I mean, for all that, Seth Rollins should be the champion at this point. Given how he's been competing. Given the fact that he's been giving us 4 to 5 star matches.
So the agenda of Vince McMahon
is to protect Roman Reigns.
And
to be spiteful of CM Punk and have Brock break his record.
Title record?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You ready for this? CM Punk defended his belt 121 times as champion. In the last year, Brock Lesnar has defended it 10 times.
In 1 year.
In 1 year.
Wow.
Seth Rollins has already defended his IC title 10 times. And counting.
You know, we've talked about this before. But the more they continue with this charade with Brock as part-time champion, the more I continue to question why he has a Legends contract. Why?
In my book, he's not a legend.
No.
Not of that
His first stint in WWE was only 2 years. 2 years.
Serious?
Yeah. 2002 to 2004. 2 years. Correct. That's it.
So how does that go from 2 years to a Legends contract?
I sure as hell know they ain't looking at his NCAA record.
Of course not.
At least I hope they're not.
I highly doubt it.
But if they are, and if that's their excuse for giving him that Legends contract, oh my. I don't know what to tell you after that.
Wow.
So given all of this, I said no more. I unsubscribed from the network because I wasn't supporting Roman Reigns in the way that they're booking him. If they didn't want people to leave unhappy, you put the championship title last. And if you didn't want to expose them to a double countout, to a no contest, you changed the finish of the match.
Yep.
Which they have the power to do, but they chose not to exercise that power.
You make AJ Styles the champion, have him retain, and then lead him to a feud with Samoa Joe.
Which would have been epic.
I'm just saying, man.
Awesome.
That would have been epic.
That would have been awesome.
If WWE doesn't put the ceiling on them.
Oh, boy.
If WWE doesn't put a ceiling on them. Now, Crystal.
Yes.
I know I assess WWE and MMA differently than what you would. With that said, I would like your opinion in terms of WWE, how they work, what you've seen, and as a fan, how it pretty much how all of this resonates with you.
most of the storylines don't make sense to me. This whole, you know, for the example, the women's championship. That I mean, I understand why Carmella did what she did because, well, it was Money in the Bank and she had to cash it in. And so they went to Charlotte. But I don't know. It like I said, the storylines make no sense to me. I just don't care about the products anymore. It's that simple. I just don't care about it anymore. And that's really sad. Because I want to care about it.
Yeah, I remember those days.
As somebody who's watched wrestling since I was 4 years old, WWF being the first company that I was exposed to, and the company that a lot of us were exposed to before any other wrestling company. See, at this point, the only reason why it was so damn difficult for me to pull the plug on this was NXT. I put aside the fact that WWE used to be my initial home for wrestling. That doesn't even matter anymore at this point. I don't look at this as I'm departing with WWE. If anything, I looked at it from the NXT standpoint. Of which I'm going to have to find another means to watch NXT, but that's neither here nor there. I got ways. That said, though, I want to ask you something, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
What is your comparison when it comes to watching New Japan versus WWE programming? Take us through the motions and how you feel when you watch one versus the other.
Okay, so I'll take you through the motions of New Japan first. So, I find out there's a New Japan event going on. Oh my gosh, there's a New Japan event going on. Oh my gosh, okay, that means I gotta get all this stuff ready to have to keep me awake for New Japan. I will get up early for New Japan. Oh my gosh, it's New Japan. Oh, so this match happened. This was only the first match. What's going to happen at the second match and the third match and the fourth match? And it just goes on and on and on and on. And it doesn't stop. And as each match progresses, I get more and more excited to watch New Japan. And once the last match happened, I'm thinking, oh no, it's ending. That's kind of sad. Because now I have to wait for a couple of weeks. But that's okay. I'm glad I have to wait for a couple of weeks because then that means I won't get tired of seeing it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What did I just see? NJPW. Oh my gosh. What did I just see? What was that? That's my emotional roller coaster. Or, oh my gosh, this guy's scary and I don't ever want to come across him in a back alley somewhere. Uh-huh. Suzuki-go. Yep, Suzuki. He scares me. So, that's my emotional roller coaster. WWE. Oh no! It's Monday. I gotta watch this again? Same old storylines. Blah, 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 blah. Gee, I wonder what's on such and such channel. I'll change it. I'm into something else. Oh, I forgot. Raw. I gotta flip back. Oh, another match. Oh, another storyline. That makes no sense to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Tuesday. SmackDown. Whatever. I miss it. It's cool. That's how I am with Raw 2 now. I miss it. Not a big deal. NXT. I haven't kept up with NXT, but I need to. And I have ways of watching that myself. So that I can watch all day.
That's the only thing under WWE's banner that I will support.
Yes. So there you go. Hopefully that answers your question.
I want to ask Ness this question. New Japan Pro Wrestling has their June event coming up. It's going to be a big event, June 9th. Right. So, whatever, dog.
Well, I see he's excited. Huh?
Ask you. Yeah, the dog wants him to, to be a part of the show.
Yeah, I see. He wants to put in his 2 cents as well.
Yeah.
So NJPW Dominion is in June.
Yes.
And I'll throw 2 matches at you, Ness. Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega are going to be in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NJPW heavyweight strap. And another bout is going to be Chris Jericho and Tatsuya Naito from LIJ. And I'll throw a third one. It's going to be Jushin Thunder Liger. Those who are core wrestling fans know exactly who I'm talking about. And he'll be taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. Those are 3 big matches. Wouldn't you say, Ness? Given Chris Jericho, a legend like, also another legend like that of Jushin Thunder Liger, right? But out of those 3, which one do you think will main event that card?
2 out of 3 falls?
Nah.
For the title?
Exactly. No matter if it's Chris Jericho or Rey Mysterio. Not devaluing them. Not making it seem like their return doesn't matter, because it does. It's a big deal.
But the main event should always be a title fight.
Which New Japan has executed. It's so much so that on particular events where the championship is defended during night 2 of their events, night 1, the Intercontinental Championship usually main events. It's a title nevertheless. There's importance, emphasis, and they don't devalue the credibility and the meaning of number 1, the wrestler holding the belt, and number 2, the belt in itself.
Yep.
Correct.
Back to WWE. And we're sticking with the subject of they do it for Roman. It's so much so, WWE is so desperate to get this guy over that on Raw, from what I heard on several podcasts, WWE has resorted to putting Roman Reigns in a feud with Jinder Mahal, who By all means, the crowd doesn't give a damn about him either. But guess what? On Monday, he was the biggest baby face you could have ever found in that arena.
Yep.
They could put Roman Reigns against a damn butterfly for all I care. And the butterfly will be regarded as the hero.
What exactly are they trying to do with Roman Reigns? I mean, are they trying to turn him heel? What are they doing? Like,
that's the problem. That's all WWE needs to do is turn him heel, and so all will be right with the world.
They're trying to force him upon the fan base as a face.
Yes.
Yes.
Which ain't working, for what I hear.
No. People leave arenas when Roman's in town.
Mm-hmm.
People boo him for crying out loud.
Oh, Roman!
That's how bad this situation has gotten, folks. So bad that when I called to unsubscribe to the network because for some reason on the website the cancel button wasn't popping up.
Oh, how convenient.
It's like WWE's trying to put a stranglehold on me to not, retire onto the sidelines over there.
Uh-huh.
So I ended up calling. The representative asked me, what is your reasoning for leaving? In which I asked in return, are you sure you want to know? And she said, of course. And I told her, well, no matter what I tell you, you're still going to terminate my subscription, right? She says, yes. Shut up, dog! So I told her my reason for leaving is the way that they're booking Roman Reigns, and I'm tired of him being force-fed to us. Instead of her telling me, oh, we want to keep you, we'll offer you this, we'll lower the price by this much, we'll give you 3 free months, we'll give you a package consistent of, we'll give you free tickets to NXT and SummerSlam. Shut up, dog! Don't argue with me. Boy, he's feisty today.
That dog is being very disobedient. You know what? Yeah.
He is.
You know what?
Take him to obedience school.
That's right. Yeah. Take him to the Seeing Eye Institute. They'll train him right over there.
So, instead of her doing all that, she says to me, I understand your frustration. I would have done the same.
Yeah.
Their own rep.
Wow. Their own representative is like, yeah, I understand. I would have done the same.
That's bad.
And the dog agrees.
You don't like WWE either, man? That's alright. I know Thunder. I know. I know Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yes. You wanna take a bite out of McMahon? Huh? Ah, okay.
Ah, there you go.
See, he answers.
Yeah, he does. Good boy.
But yes, all of this finally made me say, you know what, no more. I'm done. I'm not supporting this company anymore, except for NXT. Which still baffles me because how do you have a product under your own roof, which is supposed to be the C show, and it bests your main brand?
Not only that, it looks like a whole different company.
It really does.
Everything from the presentation to, more importantly, the wrestling. the way stories are told, to quote Kurt Angle, in the ring.
If I didn't know that NXT was under the WWE banner and I would have watched an NXT event, I would think this is a whole new company.
Yep.
Don't blame you.
Everything about it looks like a different company.
Don't blame you. Again, the wrestling, the commentary, the feel, the buzz.
Everything about it. Everything about it. From the pre-show to the event itself, everything about it felt like a whole different company.
But in the meantime,
I don't get it.
I don't either.
You look at the other side of the fence. And this is what they're doing. When all they have to do is turn Roman Reigns heel. When all they have to do is strip Brock Lesnar of the belt. I'm not crazy, am I?
Or better yet, make him defend it against Connor.
Oh, jeez.
Please.
Might as well, right?
I know.
Speaking of, we're going to move to MMA here. You know, that's another WWE branch right there, the UFC and Bellator.
You know, the current state of MMA is reminding me of when I was at the end of my tolerance level with wrestling. At that time you had WWE that was going PG. And then you had TNA who couldn't keep a storyline straight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do we have now? We have UFC that's become too gimmicky and too much about circuses and gimmicks and antics. And you have Bellator that wants to have these dinosaur acts with over-the-hill fighters fighting each other. Yeah, they're big names, but they're over-the-hill fighters that are running on almost E at this point.
They're not necessarily important anymore in terms of must-see.
No. They're legends. They're not current main eventers. They are legendary. They're legends. They're icons. They're already established.
You realize this whole thing between Rampage and 50 is going to happen.
Oh, yeah, that. 50. And
you know what's going to happen.
Good gosh.
Come on, bruh. There's no avoiding it.
Wouldn't surprise me at this point. So the last dinosaur act Bellator put on display was Fedor versus Frank Mir.
Yes.
Two big names. Two big selling points. Great.
I've heard rumbles of Vanderlei Silva as well.
Two guys who are past their prime, are not fighting for any belts. They're both legends. They're Hall of Famers. They have nothing left to prove in this industry.
Neither does Vanderlei Silva. Neither does Chuck Liddell.
Neither does Chuck Liddell.
Neither does
Rampage,
Coleman.
Neither does Tito Ortiz. Coleman. Yeah, tell us more about Mark Coleman. Mark Coleman he wants to do what now?
He called out Don Fry. For what? I don't know. He said he'd punch his face in.
Why would you? What? These are two guys that are in like damn near their 60s. And he wants to get back in the cage, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
you know, Bellator's going to book that.
Somebody tell Mark Coleman that he's not Robert De Niro and Don Fry is not Sylvester Stallone in the Grudge match, okay? This ain't a movie. It's real life.
Bellator
Don Fry and Mark Coleman They haven't been in action in. Jeez.
Oh, bro! For the one guy, it's been nearly 15 to 20 years. For the other guy, it's been nearly 10 to 15 years.
Really?
And they're
are they going to have to sign? Are they going to have to sign a waiver for this? So that Bellator isn't held liable for these.
Don't worry, bro. It's going to be a weapons match. They can use walkers, crutches.
Canes.
Support canes, yeah.
Support canes.
I am going to hit you first. Get out of my way.
Take that.
Oh, yeah, take that. Yeah.
Like, guys, please stop.
Oh my god. And they're in their 60s, you said?
Give or take.
Might as well say.
Jeez.
Yeah. Remember, Bellator also put on Ken Shamrock versus Kembo Slice.
Why?
Yeah, Shamrock was like 51 at that time.
Versus Kembo Slice.
Why?
We all remember that one ended with Kembo Slice, escaping a rear naked choke?
No, it was a triangle.
Triangle choke from Ken Shamrock. That's how you know Shamrock should have never been in that fight in the first place. 51-year-old Ken Shamrock couldn't keep Slice in a triangle choke.
Oh my gosh.
When back when, how many times did that really happen?
Hardly ever. Kembo Slice, as explosive and exciting as he was to watch, God rest his soul, he was not an escape artist when it came to submissions. He was still green in the game. When did all of a sudden he develop the submission defense to break out of a triangle choke applied to him by Ken Shamrock?
That was never there. That was never part of his skill set.
No.
Never part of his skill set.
No. That was a sign that Ken Shamrock was way over the hill past his prime. A 51-year-old Ken Shamrock. Now, this was Shamrock in his prime. Kembo Slice would have tapped out. He wouldn't have escaped that.
Wow.
But you have a company in Bellator who's supposedly a company that's supposed to move the youth. Instead, they're moving.
They do have some great prospects too on top, but
but instead they're selling you a whole bunch of brittle. Just saying.
They're trying to keep up. They're trying to keep up with this big name draw era that we're now in.
Then you have the UFC
is doing it with gimmicks.
Yeah.
Bellator is doing it with big name legends that are past their prime.
Oh my gosh.
So now there's this deal that's been signed with ESPN. UFC will be UFC will be moving to ESPN as of next year. If they think that ESPN is going to allow the UFC to conduct the way that they've been conducting while under the Fox banner, they're completely mistaken.
Uh-huh.
You have ESPN overseeing you, which is overseen by Walt Disney.
Uh-huh. So they're not going to go for these antics. For these chair-throwing, bus vandalizing antics.
Then again, WWE is also under the banner of ESPN.
Yeah, but you mostly see articles about WWE. You don't really see WWE programming.
Right, but
ESPN.
Either way, even as we speak, UFC has a partnership with WWE.
Of course.
Yes.
Which isn't good for either company, which doesn't make sense for either company because one is a scripted show while the other one is supposed to be non-scripted. Listen to what I'm saying here.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be.
You wouldn't have a chef do business with a mechanic. Just wouldn't make any damn sense.
Correct. But this is where we're at.
Fix things. Okay, yeah, but they fix two different things in two different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one guy fixes vehicles.
Vehicles.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's how you say it. Vehicles.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like that one right there.
Now passing by.
That one.
Perfect.
That was good.
Just like that one. But this is where we're at right now, folks. This is what we're dealing with
right now.
This is the realm of WWE and MMA.
Unfortunately.
Stop.
Are you guys enjoying the ride? I know I'm not.
Likewise.
Nope.
I have stopped supporting WWE, and coming up, I will stop supporting MMA. It's only a matter of time, folks. It's only a matter of time.
You mean to tell me that Mike Troop Jackson versus CM Punk is not enough to keep you supporting MMA?
Please. Nah. It's so bad that I know George St. Pierre is returning in July, but
UFC 227, yeah, he's slated to return in Los Angeles.
And I'm a George St. Pierre guy. You know, for those who don't know, George St. Pierre is my favorite all-time MMA. You know, he's my favorite MMA athlete. But as we are right now, I can't bring myself to even watching this.
Wow.
Too many antics going on that's overshadowing GSP's possible return at UFC 227.
That's sad.
Because
belts.
We would have been all for this. You know
of course.
If this were 3-4 years ago, we would have been all over it. This would have been great.
Again, bro, UFC is another company that devalues the meaning of a strap, of a belt, of a championship.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
You know, with this interim crap.
Interim champ mania is what we have now. All thanks to the notorious one over there.
Yep.
To the notorious belt napper.
Yep.
You know, the fact that he would call himself that. Ain't nothing great about Conor, man.
No.
Nope.
Ain't nothing great about the UFC right now. Hell, ain't nothing great about Bellator right now either. Ain't nothing great about MMA. Ain't nothing great about WWE.
And it's frustrating, man. It's just frustrating. I don't even have the energy anymore to try to make sense of what UFC and Bellator are doing.
Would you mind repeating that again, please, sir? Please, one more time. One more.
Fuck this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We're pretty much sick of it yeah, thank you. It's so frustrating to the point where I don't even have the energy to make sense of what UFC and Bellator now are currently doing.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to party with myself, I'm pathetic.
What?
Always targeting myself, making shit harder, bringing harm into myself. I am wretched.
That's right, UFC,
feeling sorry for myself,
Bellator,
getting high like I'm trying to party with myself. I'm defective,
all together now.
Always carving at myself, always starving on my health. It's all I've ever felt. From a drama country, won't amount to nothing. My sound functions, doubtful toughness. A child punished in a constant dungeon.
Guy sounds funny.
He does.
He does, yeah.
I'm
that
too
is the
tired
coolest
from it. Need some kind of substance with supply abundance to get wired.
What?
I go to France, I check out girls derriere while throwing my armpits up in the air.
He sounds funny.
What is
Toxins flushing, life disruptants, alive in numbness. I'm too fried to come with any type of fundance. Need somebody fund this, help me find a drug binge.
Guy sounds funny.
Alright, okay. Guy sounds funny.
Cool.
But again, folks, this is where we're at.
Unfortunately, this is where we're at.
Unfortunately, yes.
It's the sad reality for those who follow WWE, Bellator, UFC.
Yeah.
It's a circus. It's places where championships don't matter anymore. Legacies don't matter anymore. It's all about force-feeding, putting a name out there, garnering attention at the expense of what should really matter: competition, championships, and the will to win and want to be the best. Tossed aside for this.
It's the equivalent of having an affair after umpteenth years of marriage.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this is.
Wow.
It's a shame, folks.
It is. It really is.
This is where we're at. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the instrumental sums it up.
Pretty much.
Miserable.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Addicted.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Oh, not anymore. Oh.
He's in a good mood, ain't he?
He's in a good
Oh,
mood.
yeah, gee. Yeah. Yeah, he is in a good mood. Good gracious. Hey.
Rays
Gee,
of
what crawled up his
sunshine
behind? I see.
Anyway,
So UFC has now signed a deal with ESPN now, huh? You know, this would have been a great deal had they done this 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Now, no.
You know, now I look at it and I'm like, oh, they signed a deal with such and such. Okay. Moving on.
You had that reaction too? Yeah, I had that same reaction. I saw that, I'm like, okay, cool. Great.
You know
Nice.
what's really sad? I'm actually really excited about something that is non-UFC and non-WWE related. Like,
What?
that is sad. I get
You know
IT
what's
on
sad?
regular cable.
You know what's
That's
sad?
what I'm excited about.
I'm more alert toward the NBA playoffs than I am UFC's upcoming pay-per-view.
Oh, me too.
Serious.
Me too. I'm not the biggest b-ball fan there is. I used to be.
Likewise.
But again,
Likewise.
I could sit here and watch a couple games. I could sit here and maybe follow... Well, not even maybe. I do follow it on Fox.
FS1, yeah.
You know? They keep us up to date.
You know-
ESPN keeps us up to date.
Yep.
And I don't look at
this
it as...
time-
I mean, in spite of me knowing, okay, LeBron and Warriors are going to dominate. I get it. I get that. But you know what? You know what? I can still respect it.
Yeah.
And that's a big word. Given what we're talking about here, predominantly,
Yeah.
I can respect the NBA.
Yeah. And this year we actually have intrigue. Well, we had intrigue. This year we had intrigue.
Right.
If you guys, or for those of you guys who have been with us from the beginning, you guys remember we were talking about the lack of competitive balance that existed last year. It was, oh my god, it was so blatant.
But you know what? It's going to carry on to next season, man.
But this year, coming into the playoffs, there was intrigue.
Yeah.
The Cavs were vulnerable. The Warriors were on the verge of being vulnerable.
But boy, how they've bounced back.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Bounce back is an understatement. Yeah.
But
they're gonna walk away with the gold again.
But still, all of this will carry on to next season.
Yeah.
Which will make next season very interesting. Which will make the playoffs next year very interesting again. This will carry.
You have some young and up and coming teams that are coming.
I have confidence and I have faith that this will carry on.
Yeah.
And you know what? For what it's worth, yeah, I'm a bigger NFL fan.
Mm-hmm.
But for what it's worth, I'll give the NBA this much. They've at least tried, and they are doing a hell of a job in improving their organization.
Correct. They are. You know,
because it's garnered attention. Because it's garnered attention, yes, but it's all positive.
Yeah.
You have a lot of the youth. Once again, you know, they're getting into the whole b-ball thing.
Yep.
Like back in the day. You know. And you have an awesome role model like that of LeBron James.
Yeah, absolutely.
So good by you, NBA. Good by you, man. Very good. I think we've exacerbated this UFC, Bellator, WWE thing for today.
Yes, I think we have.
I think we have for today, maybe forever, because I don't know how much more energy I have to spend on the
I think forever too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm not going to promise anything, but it sure feels like my departure from MMA and WWE. So next time we bring you SportsVista, it's going to be under a different light. We'll be talking more football. I'll be talking more soccer. We'll be talking some NBA. Austin, I'm looking at you, bruh. Uh-huh.
Yep.
You better be listening.
Well, there you go.
Exactly, as he famously says.
Yep.
Hell, we might talk baseball if it calls for it.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Because even that seems interesting in comparison to this other crap.
Good gracious. Yeah.
Boy, wow.
How the tides have shifted.
The poles have shifted, my friend.
Woo! Yeah, hasn't it?
With that said, we're only a couple of videos away from 100, as I mentioned, guys. Please keep us locked. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss that 100th video special. I still don't know what we're going to bring y'all, but we're going to bring y'all something. Next week marks our year on YouTube. We will be... Let's see, when is... That would be the 15th, correct?
The 17th.
17th?
17th.
Yeah.
What day is the 17th?
That's Thursday.
Thursday. So we'll be back.
Yep.
So we'll be back. We'll be back on Thursday for a Peeps Corner, because I figure 1 year we should make that fun.
Of course. Yeah. It's a celebration, folks. Feel free to join us for this celebration. 1 year.
Yes.
So we'll be back on Thursday. Things could change, but
popcorn ready.
For the time being, we're looking at Thursday. Well, we'll definitely be doing something on Thursday regardless, but if we do anything beforehand, we'll be letting you know.
Correct. Yes.
Other than that, folks, thank you so much for joining us. This has been another exciting episode of SportsVista. Possibly the last time we'll be discussing WWE and MMA.
I hope so.
Happy trails to you.
Until... Well, no, just happy trails.
With all that, folks, I'm Baby Moy, he's Ness, and she's Star Fox.
Wait a minute. I think more appropriate would be nah. Na 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 na.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, hey. Goodbye. Louder now!
Exactly. WWE! I want a divorce! That's right. That's what's gonna happen.
Alimony. Alimony.
That's right. With that said, folks, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, weekend, and week until we meet again.
That's right.
And also,
folks,
as I like to tell you guys, remember in everything that you do, keep God first, number one, in your life, always. Remember, man, nothing's impossible when you have him by your side. For anti-hooligans, I'm your boy, Baby Moy. You guys want to say something before we head out?
Enjoy the rest of your day, folks, and God bless y'all. Until next time, peace.
Peace.
See ya! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's do this. Really?
I guess the authorities don't like the shuffle, huh? Oh, that's not cool, man.
I know, that's not cool at all. Man.